Hello there everybody, Sabara92 aka Nightmare, and welcome back to Higurashi Kai Minagoroshi. So, I will go ahead and, I already did this for DS Ire, but I will go ahead and say it here. Sorry about there not being an extra episode. Last week I was, unfortunately I kind of came down with a really bad throat issue, I guess. It was a sore throat. I was pretty much having trouble trying to do any voice at all, let alone talk. But I just wanted to go ahead and apologize for that, and we should be able to get back on to normal recording schedule finally. So, last episode we had ourselves quite the manly moment, I believe, between Oishi and Keiji, only solidifying Keiji's goal to help Satoko, which overall it was actually pretty good. I liked it. On the other hand though, I'm a little bit worried about what we're going to encounter, considering it looks like Tepai is going to send Satoko to school, which might put a dent in our plans. Okay. The Child Consultation Center contacted her uncle because she was missing from school for 3 days in a row. I'm sure Satoko was able to come to school today because of our effort. However, we can't really celebrate after seeing Satoko's painful look. Satoko! We were so worried about you! Are you sure nothing happened to you these past 3 days?
I really had a fever for 3 days. I'm sorry for making you guys worried.
She starts telling us why she didn't come to school. Nobody is even asking her that.
I think her uncle told her to say that to everyone. It's so painful to see her like that.
Rena seems more angry than sad. Yeah. I feel the same way. My throat hurts because I'm so angry. He is letting Satoko come to the school because he's now sure that she won't do anything that would put him in a disadvantage. It's as if he's treating her like a tamed animal. Is it too late already? I think of the broken Satoko I once saw in my imaginary world. Satoko, you're working so hard.
Of course I am. I'm fine even though Nene isn't here with me.
I slowly reach out my hand toward her head. As a reward of you working so hard, I'll pat your head. Do you mind? She doesn't reply, but she won't refuse either. I slowly put my hand on her head. She doesn't react to it, but a tear rolls down from her eye all of a sudden. Is she crying because she doesn't want to be touched? That's not it. It's the opposite of that. If I stop patting her right now, it will hurt her feelings. Satoko feels obligated to survive without her Nini. But that doesn't mean that she doesn't want anyone's help. She can't appreciate my patting hand openly. She has no choice but to cry silently.
Satoko-chan, we won't tell anyone if you cry right now.
After Rena talks to her, Satoko starts crying like a baby. I feel relieved knowing that it's not too late yet. She hasn't suffered from the fatal emotional wound that I saw in my imaginary world yet. However, her tears make me realize that I need to save her as soon as possible, no matter what the whole world might say to me.
Satoko, everyone is going to save you. I promise you.
Satoko, we weren't just doing nothing for these past 3 days. Right, Kei-chan?
Right. We are petitioning to the Child Consultation Center. We're asking them to save you from your horrible uncle.
You don't have to do that for me.
It's not just us. Right, Tomita-kun?
It's not just me. Okamura and the whole class are fighting for you.
That's right. We all went to the Child Consultation Center together. We're going today too. Right, Mayabara-san?
Yep. We're not going to give up until we save you. The whole class agrees with me. Satoko seems a little surprised, but then she becomes expressionless again.
Is that why the social worker came to my house? You don't have to do things like that.
Satoko, did he hurt you because someone from the Child Consultation Center visited your house? She won't answer. I don't know what her silence really means. Soon, Chie-sensei comes to the classroom. She must have heard the noise we were making.
Hojo-san! Are you feeling better now?
We don't know for sure if she was really sick or not. All of us, including Chie-sensei, are feeling the same thing.
Yes, I'm good now. I'm sorry I worried you. I'm okay now. Are you coming back to school now? Yes. You don't have to be worried anymore. You don't have to talk to the social worker anymore. Hojo-san, if you feel overwhelmed, you can come to my house. I'm on your side, okay? You are welcome all the time.
Oh.
Sensei, don't act like you're the only one who can help her. Satoko, we're all on your side.
That's right. You can come to my apartment too. We have an extra room, so you can use it as your room.
She can't do that. Satoko's my pet. She has to come back to my house. Nipa.
See? You're not alone. Everyone is trying so hard to save you. But I don't know if they will ever understand our passion. If what Oishi-san told me yesterday is true, once they find out that the Sonozaki family is not backing us up, they might slow down on resolving this issue. All we have planned is to go there with more people and petition the same thing. The Child Consultation Center is going to say the same thing to us. It's not going to be any different from yesterday. They'll tell us that it's a natural thing for her uncle to take care of Satoko because he's legally her guardian. They will also tell us that there's no proof of abuse. Why not? Because Satoko denies the abuse.
I appreciate your kindness, but I'm fine.
Yusoda.
Rena says strictly with a smile.
You're not okay, Satoko-chan.
You're not fooling us well enough. All of us here, and many more people, know that you're in pain right now. That's why we're doing our best to stand up and help you. We are reaching out our hands so we can save you from your struggle. But we can't save you without you.
She's right, Satoko. No matter what we say to the center, they tell us that there's no abuse because you're denying it. We all want to help you, but we can't if you don't accept our help.
I understand. I was just like you in the past. I thought no one could help me. I thought whatever I was doing was the best thing. That's why I didn't even accept my friend's help. But someone taught me something. I can't even remember who it was, but someone taught me something. The world you want is right in front of you. But you can't get there unless you take your friend's hands. It doesn't mean anything if we're the only ones reaching out our hands. Satoko-chan, you have to reach your hand to us too. We can take each other's hands and get back to the world we want.
Rena, who told you
that? I don't remember. I think I heard it before I went to kindergarten. I can't remember who told me that. But I can still clearly remember that feeling. I'm here because of what that person taught me.
Oh. Also remembering. I agree. Whoever it was that taught Rena, he was not wrong. Satoko, do you think it's better not to ask for help? You think that's the best thing to do. But that's not right! Look at yourself in the mirror. Is that the face you want? I'm sure it's not. You don't want any part of this world. I can take you back to the world you want. We're reaching our hands out to you. Our hands are almost touching you. But we just can't reach far enough. If we could, we'd pull your hair and get you out of this mess. But we can't make it, so you have to reach your hand too. Our hands are right here. They're right in front of your nose. So take them. If you reach out your hand, we'll just pull you up to the happy world. Satoko won't reach out her hand. She just stares at my hand as if she's praying for something. Her fingers are shaking, but she won't try and reach her hand toward mine. I feel like I want to scream out in anger, but I don't want to scare Satoko. If I do that, she'll never trust me again. All I can do is to wait for her to reach out her hand to me.
Thank you very much. Really, thank you. But I'm really fine. I'm...
Satoko. She needs more time. Satoko needs time to sort out her feelings. But the time limit is getting closer and closer. It's unfortunate that Satoko doesn't even realize that. The next moment, we hear someone coming toward our classroom. By the sound of the footsteps, we can tell that it's the principal. I don't know why Satoko is jerking like she just got electrocuted. The door opens quickly and the principal comes inside. He seems to feel relieved to see Satoko back in school. However, Satoko reacts dramatically and strangely. She gives an unexplainable scream, runs to the back of the classroom, and hides behind the curtain. No one in the classroom can understand her action. We never thought it was because the principal showed up to the room. The principal realizes it quickly. Satoko is scared to see him. Hojo-kun, are you okay? He talks to her in a kind voice, but Satoko is still afraid. It's obvious that Satoko is scared of the principal, but we can't understand why. Are you alright, Satoko? Don't need to be afraid. We're all on your side.
My uncle is...
Satoko claims that her uncle is here to get her. Is she confusing the principal for her uncle? We all stand up and look around us. I've never seen his face, but we're in the school right now. If someone unfamiliar is here, I can spot him right away. If he tries to force Satoko out of here now, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to end the fight here. Mion and Shion are thinking the same thing. However, we don't see her uncle around here. She's scared as if he's inside the classroom, but I can't find him at all. Then I realize, Satoko is afraid of the principal. I can understand that she would be scared of his footsteps, but she's still scared after he shows his face to her. This is not normal. I realize how much stress Satoko is dealing with. Rika-chan hushes Satoko and whispers into her ear.
It's okay. Your uncle is not here. Your mean uncle is not here. But he's there. My uncle is there. He came back to take me back home. Calm down, Satoko. Did you take your shot today? My uncle...
Oh god, did she not take her shot?
My uncle is here.
Oh god. Oh this is not good. A shot? What are you talking about, Rika-chan?
Keiji, you have to get Eri for her. Just tell him that Satoko is an emergency. Hurry up! Chie, let's take her to the nurse's office. What's wrong, Satoko-chan? Satoko-chan?
Let's call the manager. We have to let the doctor see her. Does anyone have his number?
I do. Let's go use the phone in the teacher's office.
Oh shit. She's mistaking the principal for her uncle. Is that because she's not been given... Oh my god, has she not been given... Did he not even give her shots? Wait. That might be enough evidence that we can use against him. I head to the nurse's office after I ask Mion to make a phone call to Eri. There are a lot of students in front of this nurse's office. Chie-sensei forced out the other kids who entered the room with them. I sneak behind her and enter the room. Satoko is lying down on the bed and she's still shaking from the fear. Rena and Rika-chan are there with her, trying to calm her down. I speak in a small voice so I won't scare Satoko. Is she okay? What's going on with her?
I don't really know, but she's very scared. She thought the principal was her uncle.
It's hard to believe that. He was right in front of us and he was speaking to her in such a kind voice. It's hard to believe that she couldn't tell that it was the principal.
And there's a dark spot on the wall. What will it look like to you?
What?
People who hate flies will still think it's a fly. It may look like a spider or a cockroach if that's what you don't like. People tend to see what they don't like when they can't really tell what something is.
Because she's not taking her medicine, she's starting to hallucinate, isn't she?
She thought of her uncle when she heard the footsteps of the principal?
But she was even scared after he showed up.
That's what her illness is all about. She can't organize the information quickly enough.
What does she mean, illness? I tried to ask Rika-chan, but Satoko is becoming even more frightened. Rika-chan holds her hand gently and tries to calm her down. Rena taps my shoulder. She's quietly telling me that we should leave Rika-chan and Satoko alone in the room. I agree with her. Satoko's in a tremendous shock right now. Oh my god! That might explain why she was calling Keiji her uncle. Back in Higurashi. The way that she was reacting. Oh. Oh my god. Suddenly a lot of stuff is starting to make sense. But then again, as soon as I say that something that's gonna be inexplicable is going to happen, then I won't be able to make sense of anything! We're going back to the classroom for now.
Yes, please do.
Rena and I get out of the nurse's office. My classmates are still asking Chie-sensei about Satoko's condition. As soon as they see me, they come over to me and ask how she was. Let's leave it up to Rika-chan for now. Satoko is frightened right now. Please, don't do anything to make her afraid. She will only get more scared if we continue to make noise like this.
Let's go back to the classroom. The manager will be here soon, and he'll take care of her. You called him, right, Mi-chan? Yeah, he said he'd be here right away. He said to let Rika-chan take care of her. And not to let her out of the nurse's office. Get back to the class, everyone. We're going to start homeroom. While the teacher takes our attendance, a car arrives on the school premises. Everyone pays attention to the car. 3 people with white gowns come out of the vehicle. Eri runs into the school in a hurry. We're surprised to see 3 people here. Wait a minute, I'm gonna guess that one of them is Takano and the other one is, Tomataki, possibly. It makes us worry that Satoko's in worse shape than we expected. Chie-sensei feels the same way. She leaves the class to Mion and hurries to the nurse's office. Despite our worries, Satoko comes back to the classroom about 10 minutes later. She still seems depressed like this morning, but she's no longer in that state of panic. Satoko, are you okay now? I think you should rest some more.
I'm sorry I scared you.
I'm fine now.
Satoko-chan?
Satoko seems to be bothered by the way we're worrying about her. Chie-sensei comes back to the classroom. At the same time, I sneak out from the room so I can talk to Eri and his staff. I see him talking with Rika-chan.
Manager, is Satoko really okay?
Oh, sorry, that was me. Sorry. Manager, is Satoko really okay? Mayabara-san. Yes, she's fine for now. We should keep our eyes on her, though.
It was just a little panic attack. She's all good now.
Just a little panic attack? Are you sure? You were saying that Satoko has some kind of illness. I must go now. Please call me if anything happens. He bows and leaves without making any comment. Okay, that's abrupt. It seems like he's avoiding my question about Satoko's condition.
Eiichi, can you promise to keep a secret?
What? Oh, sure.
Satoko has been sick since a few years ago. She's been getting treatment for that illness for a long time.
I'm surprised to hear that. That means she was already sick when I first met her. I've never seen any signs of it, though.
That disease can't be cured easily, but she can live a normal life as long as she gets a proper treatment and medication.
I see. It sounds like it's under control. I had no idea that she was sick until you just told me about it. She should be fine, right? She's not in a good condition right now, so it makes me feel hesitant to use the word fine. I wonder what kind of disease Satoko has. Based on what I saw earlier, she might have a mental illness rather than a physical one. It might be something she got because of the abuse in the past. I heard that mental trauma is not easy to cure and it needs medical attention at times. Yes, it does. I'm sure that's what's going on with her.
Satoko has to take 2 shots every day. Since her uncle was being mean to her, she forgot to take the shot this morning.
You mean Satoko becomes emotionally unstable if she doesn't take those shots? Rika-chan nods quietly. I'm so shocked. Satoko I know is an energetic and mischievous girl who is always jumping around. I can't believe that she becomes like a scared little animal just because she forgets to take her shot.
She becomes very afraid when she doesn't get her shots. When something happens or when she hears something or sees something, she feels like they're coming to harm her.
So, she thought her uncle came to the school when she heard the principal's footsteps.
That's right. Once she convinced herself that the footsteps belonged to her uncle, that became the truth for her. Even after she saw the principal's face, her mind told her that it was her uncle.
Oh. You said she can't organize information quickly enough. Is that what her illness is all about? I don't even want to know what the disease is called. I feel so bad for her. I had no clue that she's been fighting her sickness for so long.
Eiichi, please don't tell Satoko anything about her sickness.
Why not? I guess I shouldn't ask her. It might not be a nice thing to talk to her about her mental illness. I guess that's what she's trying to tell me. Probably. She came back to the classroom, but is she okay now?
Irie gave her an injection, so she's all right for now.
She's seriously sick to the point where she requires doctor's attention. I realized something the next moment. Hey, maybe we can have her be hospitalized. We can force her to stay in a hospital even if she refuses. That way we can save her from her uncle. That's a great idea!
Irie suggested that before, but Satoko refused it.
It's not about her refusing it or not. If the doctor tells her to stay...
Eiichi, if Satoko doesn't go back home, her uncle is going to get rid of her Nini's room.
What?
Satoko feels obligated to protect the Hojo residents until Satoshi comes home.
He's taking advantage of her. Tepai is telling her that he's going to get rid of Satoshi's room if she doesn't stay home? That's horrible!
Please don't tell anyone about this. She is not good at controlling her emotions, so she might get very angry about this.
Oh, no doubt about that. She talks about Shion, but I also feel angry about this. I have to calm down, though. I need everyone's help in order to save Satoko. I can't ruin everything by acting foolishly. I have no time to stop. Damn it! If Satoko asked us for help, we could help her right away. Just because she hasn't asked for help, it doesn't mean she doesn't need it. We must help her as her friend. Especially now that we know he's trying to control her by threatening to get rid of Satoshi's room. She told you that he's threatening her by telling her he's going to get rid of Satoshi's room, right? Can't we take that as an SOS? Rika-chan nods slightly.
Keiichi, we don't have much time left to save Satoko.
I'm aware of that. She had a panic attack because she didn't take her shot this morning. But I'm sure that if she stays in her current environment, it'll be too late to save her in a matter of a few days. I saw her future when I saw Satoko crying behind the curtain this morning. This is the third day. We have 10 times more people on our side than we had on the first day, but we're not going to stop yet.
Keiichi, it's not easy to save Satoko. I've tried many times before, but never succeeded.
Really?
You don't remember, but you're different this time. I think you're getting very close to saving her. I believe that you're someone who can change destiny.
What does she mean when she says, I don't remember? I don't have time to ask questions, though. Yeah. You're right. I'll change destiny. Watch me do it! I hate the fact that Tepai is so goddamn real. It hurts me so goddamn much. Okay. There's a huge crowd in front of the library. It's hard to believe that over 50 people are assembled in front of this quiet library.
Jay! Hey, this is going to be good today. That's Mayabara-san, our leader.
Hello! We're pleased to... Oh, wait. Hello, we're pleased to meet you. Kameda-kun brought a bunch of Oh, goody. We got some athletes. Fantastic. They're all big and energetic. I feel uncomfortable because all these people are greeting me. I shouldn't feel so intimidated. A leader is supposed to act tough. I also see the comrades from Angel Mort. I'm sorry to say, but I never expected any of them to actually show up. I'm so glad that they're all here to support us. They seem to be pumped up too. Kameda-kun did so much for me. He brought not only his team members, but also people from Angel Mort. I can't thank him enough for this.
Don't worry, Kay. We're brothers of Angel Mort. I heard from the people who went to the Desert Fiesta today that the dessert named Innocent Blue Sundae is the best one. Let's eat it together this summer.
Oh! Hey! Tomataki! Keiji-kun! This is amazing! You gather this many people on your own?
Hello. I never expected you'd get this many people here. Good job.
Tomataki-san and Takano-san? Why are you two here?
Oh, you didn't know? They told us that they would come to the meeting last night. The manager is supposed to be here too.
I'm sorry I made you wait for so long. It took me a while to leave the clinic. Oh, hot damn!
Whoa! Manager, that's amazing! Amazing!
Well, hot damn! He brought some sashes, headbands, and banners with him. Wait, seriously? He's so prepared! On the sashes and headbands it says, Save Hojo Satoko, and the center must make a move right away. They're perfect for this protest. He brought lots of extras for other people. Takano-san and Shion had them hand them out to other supporters.
I really hate your cheesy style, but I have a greater respect toward you now. I like these items. Not all 60 of us know each other, but when we all wear the same headbands, I start to feel a sense of unity.
I feel like I'm back in the dam conflict. The people of Hinamizawa wearing headbands and sashes just like these. They were undeniably strong. No one could take them down. Tomataki-san is exactly right. Even the kids from Okinomiya are willing to wear those headbands. It's as if we're supporting a baseball team. Yeah, Rika-san. It took us a while to prepare all these.
Yuri?
I'll do everything I can do. I'll do my best so we can save Satoko-chan. Good.
Here, these are yours, Keiichi-kun. It was like a school field trip yesterday, but today is totally different.
I agree. I knew all these people would intimidate them. This is awesome!
It's time now. Gather us up, Captain.
Captain? Wait, I'm just the person who started this. Keiji-kun, you need to act like a leader. Stand strong. Oh god, I walk out in front of everyone while Tomotaki-san takes pictures. Everyone gets quiet and looks at me. I'm so nervous. But I also feel so excited to see all of these people here. Thanks for being here today, everyone. As you know, it's been 4 days since my classmate Hojo Satoko was taken by her uncle. How can he claim to be her legal guardian? He used to beat her up and he neglected her for a whole year so he could stay with his lover. The Child Consultation Center must urgently take care of this matter and save Satoko. However, they're putting her case on hold. They just don't understand that this is an emergency. We're going to attempt our third petition to them so that they will save her as soon as possible.
For those who saw Satoko-chan at school today, you should all know. She was wasted after only 4 days. We can't leave her in that environment any longer.
This is our third attempt. We have many people on our side too. Let's let them know how important this is. We're not going to neglect our friend.
The worst thing that could possibly happen at the moment is that the Sonozakis get involved and they don't like that we're doing this for Satoko. That's the only thing I'm afraid of, really. Amazing! This is the return of the dam conflict.
Maebara-kun doesn't even know about the dam conflict. This is really interesting. There must be something about this village that unites people. I think that's the tradition of the village. This was meant to happen.
I come from a city where no one knows their neighbors' faces. This is so nice.
That's well said for someone who complains about the lack of trains.
We are prepared to attack! Oh wait.
Give us the order to die if necessary. Good God.
We must save the girl! Everyone follow K's order! Whoops, that was an accident there. Yeah! Ah! We're full of energy, but we're not even inside the building yet. I'm sure they can hear what's going on outside. People are looking out of the windows with panicked faces. Here goes nothing! Eri pushes my back and I take my first step. We go through the automatic doors and slowly cross the 20 meters to the counter. Sup, bitch? How's this? The first day it was just a counselor, yesterday it was a manager. Are we getting the head of the office today?
I don't know. But I'm sure they understand our strong passion.
Hello, how may I help you today? Oh my god!
Same as yesterday. We're here to petition the urgency of Hojo Satoko's case. On the far end of the office, I see the manager from yesterday talking to a guy sitting behind an important-looking desk. I can tell he's intimidated to see this many people today.
I feel like I made a big mistake.
Shion says we can finally close the deal today, but I can't be too optimistic yet. To be honest, this is probably the maximum number of people that I can get. What are we going to do if this doesn't work out today? I'm overwhelmed by the fear inside of my heart. But I can hide that emotion when I see Rena's strong expression. Rena might have the same worry inside of her heart. Everyone must be wondering if we can really save Satoko or not. But we're supporting each other by hiding that emotion. This is the strength of our team. We could never get this much energy and strength if we were alone. This power can only be created by a team. It takes forever for a drop of water to break a pile of rocks, but a tsunami can break it up in pieces at once. Well, the power of numbers certainly does work in some cases. The manager comes to the counter. He starts talking to me. According to him, the meeting room is not open today, so they can't let all of us in one room. However, the head of the office is willing to see us today, so we can use the visitor's room in front of the chief's office. Since the room is small, he asks 3 representatives to come inside.
I'm so sorry. We hope you understand.
We're here with all these people, and they're only letting 3 of us inside? I want to refuse their offer, but Mion tells me to take it.
If all of us forced our way inside, they might sue us for interrupting their business.
Oh, that's right.
I think they're intimidated enough. The head of the office is willing to talk with you today. I think that's the best treatment you can get from them.
They're all shaking like scaredy cats.
Good. Oh my god.
I think it's a lie that the meeting room is not available today.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I think so too. But Michan is right. I think they're intimidated enough.
Well, the head of the office is the top of this organization. If he's willing to talk to us, we might have to compromise too.
If we refuse to see him, then that will go on the record. We don't want them to think that we refuse to talk to him.
I think we should let them know that we're here to have a conversation.
I'm glad to hear so many suggestions from this many people.
If it was just me, I would have been pissed off and left this place. I guess that's not the best idea. No. I feel the importance of being a team. I understand. 3 of us will go inside then. Who should go in?
Ichikun, you have to go inside. Other than you, the manager and Michan will be the best choice.
Well, if the head of the office recognizes me, they'll think that this is what the Sonozaki family is doing. I can't let him think that because my family has nothing to do with this case. I'm sorry.
That's right. We're doing this on our own and it has nothing to do with that evil grandma. How about you, Renaissance? You should go and talk with them.
I don't mind, but how about Rika-chan? Me? I think she should be a representative because she's Satoko-chan's best friend.
Rika-chan is a quiet girl, so it'll be hard for them to understand what she's thinking. However, she is Satoko's best friend. She's been living with her for the past year as if they were family. She has the strongest bond with her. Alright, the manager, Rika-chan, and me. We're going inside!
Okay, I'll get everyone under control.
Mion winks at me and gathers everyone together. Alright! Let's slaughter. Have a nice, calm conversation with them. And no slaughtering. I gotta be good. Don't want to get in trouble.
Maybe a little stabbing? Maybe?
Wait. Rika?
I never thought I would be chosen as one of the representatives. I think Rena or Shion should have been picked instead of me because I'm not a very good speaker. But I just couldn't refuse when they told me that I should go because I'm Satoko's best friend. They tell us to sit on the couch inside the visitor's room. The counselor, the manager of the office, and the head of the office are there. Their treatment towards us is upgrading every time we come here. I don't know if today's position is going to change anything, but I'm starting to feel that fate is starting to change gradually.
Oh!
What do you think, Rika?
Things have changed dramatically in only a few days. I have no idea what's awaiting us. Hanyu shows up beside me. It's been a while since I saw her. Hanyu thinks that we can't save Satoko in this world either. She feels it's best to watch what happens without hoping for something good. I've been hurt so many times while hoping for a change and being betrayed. I know that's not good for my soul. I've been beaten up so many times. It's better to be always calm and relaxed. It's better not to expect change. That way I won't feel pain if something bad happens. I already know that my fate is a dead end. But is it really a dead end? I did my best in many of my previous lives. However, I always acted alone. A miracle only happens when everyone combines their efforts. I'm starting to feel the depth of what that means. But that doesn't guarantee that we can save Satoko. This is the biggest chance I've had so far, but that doesn't prove anything. I can't call this a miracle yet. A miracle is more dramatic. This is not a miracle. This is not a miracle. Yet. For this to be a miracle, someone still needs to reach out a hand to her. Everyone is working so hard. They believe that they can make a miracle happen. Who among them doesn't believe? There's someone who's not reaching out their hand like everyone else is doing. Basically, a miracle is not going to happen because of Satoko. Things will not change unless she starts seeking help.
I know, but that's not easy.
Everyone is trying to save Satoko, but she is not reaching out her hand to them. Before they come to the center, they should go and persuade Satoko.
You think we should tell her to reach out her hand?
Yes. I know that's not an easy thing. But it's not as difficult as waiting for another fortunate world like this one. I know that I'm the one who has the key to open her heart. I'm like family to Satoko. I know she feels that way about me. I'm not trying to brag about it. Satoko is like a family to me also. No, my feelings toward her are even deeper than that. It might be only 1 year for Satoko, but I've spent decades with her. Yes, I realize something. I know why the miracle is not happening.
Why is that?
For a miracle to happen, everyone must come together. But someone is still missing. One person is still not there with everyone. That's why the miracle is not happening.
Are you talking about Satoko?
No, it's me. I'm talking about me. I was just observing them like a spectator. I was tired of this repeating world and acted like a witch. I was forgetting the passion needed to change fate. I'm supposed to be one of the actresses too, but I was just watching the screen eating popcorn. I'm not a spectator. I'm one of the people who asked to be in the play. That's why this play was never successful. In the world where Rena dominated the school, if I hadn't done anything, Keiichi would have died in the explosion. Because I got on the stage, the play didn't end that way. I'm a part of this world too. It's such an obvious thing, but I guess I forgot it a long time ago. I have to open up her heart. I have to set her free from Satoshi. I'm sure someone else can do that too, but I have the greatest chance to succeed. If I don't get up on that stage again, the miracle is not going to happen. I don't even know whatever happened to Satoshi too.
Rika, you've done the same thing over and over again and got hurt, remember? Are you going to make the same mistake again?
I know. But this fortunate world will never come back to me again. If I give up on this one, I'm sure that this world will have a dead end again. It will be a horrible end. This is my last chance. If this world doesn't work out, I'm going to give up.
What?
Hanyu looks at me with surprise. For us, the word giving up means a lot more than what it sounds like. It doesn't only mean that I'm going to accept this fate. It means that I'm going to accept this dead end, which means I'm going to accept my death. I understand now that I feel disappointed because I haven't done my best yet, you know? I was blessed with a fortunate world this time. I mean, I never thought her uncle would be back, but overall, this is a very lucky life. I think I've done the best I could do in this fortunate world. That's why I believe this time will be different. And I also think that if this doesn't work out, nothing will. I think I'll be able to give up then.
Don't say that.
I'm the only person who can communicate with Hanyu. If I disappear, she will have to go on with her life all alone. That's the last thing Hanyu wants to do. Perhaps that's why Hanyu tells me to just watch. She doesn't want my lifespan to be shortened by getting hurt emotionally. I belong in this play. You showed me how to enjoy the play, but I'm not in it, so the play is not going to move on. I think that's why I can't get away from this dead end.
Rika, I'm sure you'll get another fortunate life where her uncle doesn't come back like this. I'm sure you'll get an extra 6 on your die in your next life.
A fortunate world like this one where Satoko's uncle doesn't come back. You're right. That would be a fantastic world. But I don't know if I can defeat my fate. It sounds wonderful, but it's still not guaranteed.
Let's wait for another opportunity. Please. I'm sorry.
Please. Please don't tell me that you're going to give up after this world.
If I die, no one is going to hear your sobbing voice. All you can do is make people sense your existence by making noise. Well, I'm going back to the stage. I'm going to do what I can do. You're sick of repeating the same world too, aren't you?
I'd rather repeat the world than spend the rest of my time without you.
Aww. He thinks the repetition of the world is better than not having anyone to talk to. But that's only what Hanyu was thinking. I want to overcome this fate and see what's waiting in the future. I'm sorry.
I want to overcome this fate and see what's waiting in the future too, but it doesn't mean anything if you're not there with me.
Aww. She feels exactly the same way as me. I don't want to be all alone when I overcome my fate too. I want to survive June of Showa 58, and I want everyone to be happy forever. Hanyu feels the same way. She doesn't want a world where I'm not by her side. We are repeating the world because we wish to do so. This is not just Hanyu's power, it's our joint power. Hanyu wants to be with me, just like I want to build myself a happy future. We both want the same thing. But if I refuse the repetition of the world, my long life will be over. Yet I never refuse to repeat the world, even though I'm sick and tired of it. For over 100 years I believed that something good would happen eventually. However, our power is weakening now, and we can only go back a few weeks. We only have a little time left to try and change this fate. If we keep this up, we'll eventually only be able to go back to the morning of the day I'm going to die. That will be a dead end for sure. I think a life as fortunate as this will never come to me again. It might come if I had an unlimited amount of time, but I don't. Hanyu tells me to wait for another chance because she doesn't want me to lose my mind. But she's not feeling the time limit like I am. It's a nightmare to repeat your death over and over again. Before I end up in that hell, I want to pull the curtain down with my own hands. This is going to be my last world. If this world doesn't work out, I'm not going to repeat again. Let me translate what she's trying to say. This world is no different from any other world. You're not going to win, so don't bet on this life. Your lifespan is not as short as you think. You should wait for the next opportunity in this endless June. Stay with me until then. Stay with me and wait for the next chance. That's what you're trying to say, aren't you? Then why don't you just pray for us? Pray that we can persuade the Child Consultation Center and save Sartoko. Pray that I can defeat the fate of Showa 58. If I overcome this fate, let's do a lot of things that I promised I'd do. Let's eat watermelon and cool down by the window. What kind of fall are we going to have? How much snow are we getting this winter? Let's enjoy the weather and things that we've never seen. Let's watch the next episode of that TV show we like. Let's enjoy our future together.
You always said we were going to work hard until that day came, but it's not fair for you to say that you're going to give up when this life doesn't work out.
I'm sorry that I couldn't keep that promise. I'm sure that we're going to overcome this fate. You'll be there with me, Hanyu. Let's look up at the blue sky when that happens. I'm sure that the sky of the summit of Showa 58 is more beautiful than any sky we've ever seen. I'm sure I'm going to make a miracle happen in this world. God didn't design humans so they could redo their lives over and over again like me. Fair point. People usually only have one chance, yet they still make miracles happen with effort. They work so hard because they know that they'll never have a chance to do it over again. That's why miracles happen. But if I can't make one happen, I just have to give it up. I don't need another life.
I'm going to make a miracle happen in this life. My friends taught me. They taught me that miracles can happen when everyone combines their power. So it's going to happen. We will make it happen. We're going to get a wonderful future in this life.
Pika.
You know, I've been trying not to, say it, really, because I'm pretty sure that there are people who are watching this LP who hadn't actually seen Umineko yet. So I've been trying to, avoid saying anything, but... yeah, no, I can't say anything. With a story like this, regardless if you've seen Umineko or not while you're going through this, I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to try my best not to say anything that alludes to Umineko for those of you who are watching this and have not seen it yet. Because I'm pretty sure that there are people that are like that. Hanyu disappears, sobbing sadly. She's no longer in my sight, but I can still talk to her. Hanyu, we're going to have a bright future in this world. Just trust me. If you would just give me your power, this miracle might happen easier. This is the best possible stage. The actors on the stage and the audience in front of the stage can help each other. If you wish, you, the audience, can change the story too. I made my decision. I'm going up on the stage. Alright. I'm not going to complain anymore. I'll do my best, just like Keiichi and my other friends. I'm not going to make any more excuses. I'm not going to wait for another fortunate world. I have to do my best in this world. I'm not talking about my decision to die after this world is over. I'm just saying that people are meant to have only one chance to live. That's why they work so hard. Because I had so many chances to redo my life, I haven't been working hard enough. I wasn't able to make the miracle happen. In the previous life, Rena dominated the school. Because I stopped her, Keiichi made it in time to stop the explosion. The story changed because I decided to get up on the stage. Perhaps in my other previous lives, I could have changed the situation if I worked hard enough without giving up. But I gave up easily all the time and lost my interest in those worlds. Those fragments. That's why the miracle never happened. The miracle didn't happen because I was always relying on the next life. On you. I hope you can understand. Please, don't be sad, and work hard with me in this world. I don't know if she understands. I aggressively talk to them about how much danger Satoko is in. Keiichi and Iri also make a passionate appeal. I don't know how the Child Consultation Center took our petition. All I can do now is pray. How was it, Kei-chan? Well... it was the same thing as yesterday. We're both going over the same things we talked about yesterday.
Well, we're still going parallel, huh? They told you that they're working on the case carefully?
Pretty much. They said they would visit once a week and make a decision 1 month from now. They're going to leave Satoko with her uncle for 1 month? How come they can't understand how much Satoko will be hurt in 1 month? My Abara-san clearly explained to them the dangers she's facing. I also told them about what happened to her last year. However...
they're not going to consider it urgent unless Satoko-chan seeks help.
I don't mean to cut into your conversation, but is it possible for you to get Satoko-chan to ask for help?
He's saying that he's going to destroy Satoshi-kun's room if she tries to get away from him. It's horrible. They're still not changing their minds? Satoko can't even ask for help because she's being taken advantage of. The purpose of Child Consultation Center is to protect a child. I'm starting to get angry as I think about them. But I guess they're trying to do their job. We just have a different opinion about the degree of urgency.
We told them to save Satoko-chan as soon as possible. They told us that she should be the one asking for help. Is there any way to resolve this? Is there any way to get an SOS from her?
We spoke to them about it. It seemed like they were listening closely to us. but it sounded like they're still not going to take any action. Damn it! When the head of the office showed up, I thought I could change things today. However, everything went the same as yesterday, and we still weren't able to persuade them. However, I'm sure we're making progress. It seems like we're stuck in the same place, but they're definitely taking damage. We're not going to give up just because it didn't work out today. We're going to fight until they get off their butts and save Satoko.
I told everyone that we're going to do this again tomorrow, too. But we might get less people tomorrow.
I feel so frustrated. We're working so hard, but this is all we can do? Damn it.
We can't give up yet. We might have less people tomorrow, but we're not going to call off the 4th petition.
Even if no one comes, I'm going. I'm not going to give up until they agree to help Satoko-chan.
Same here. I'm never going to give up. Thanks, Mion. I'll take whoever comes. I saw you guys from the window. Those banners look so intimidating to them. I'm glad I stayed up all night to make them.
Thank you for the sashes too, Eerie.
Oh, no problem. I wish I could do more than this.
I'm going to be more involved too. I was about to give up on saving Satoko, but seeing Keiji and Eerie talking with the head of office today made me feel motivated.
Rika-chan was always watching us from afar. I'm glad that Rika-chan is getting more motivated with the whole movement. I wonder what Rika-chan can do.
When I say Satoko, I'm going to persuade her to seek help. I think I'm the only one who can do that.
Everyone is thinking the same thing. Well, yeah, Rika is the one that's the closest to Satoko. We can resolve this as soon as Satoko seeks help. But no one was able to say that to Satoko because we understand that she's dealing with the past of her brother. Satoko, I know how you feel about Satoshi, but this is a different story. Please ask the Child Consultation Center to help you. If you seek help, they're ready to save you anytime. Don't be afraid that your uncle is going to destroy Satoshi's room. Please ask for help. I don't even know Satoshi's face. Can't ask her that. The only person who can ask her to seek help is Rika-chan. She's been spending time with her for the past year, and she's like her family.
That's true. I told her today, but she didn't listen to me. It's sad, but the only person who can really talk to Satoko-chan is Rika-chan.
I wish I could talk to her too, but I agree with her. Rika-chan is her best friend. If she can't persuade her, no one can.
If we can open Satoko-chan's heart, I'm sure everything will be resolved. It might be the best approach rather than going to the Child Consultation Center like this.
That's not true. I agree with Rena. We both have to reach out our hands. Satoko needs to reach out her hand too. I also have to do the same. If everyone doesn't get together, the miracle is not going to happen. I didn't work hard enough because I didn't believe we could do it. That's why the miracle hasn't happened yet. I'm going to make an effort now. I'm sure Satoko will take my hand. Can't really explain what I want to say. I'm sorry.
Ooh, she's... Ooh. You said ow too. Rika-chan is a quiet girl, but she talks a lot every once in a while. Just because she's quiet doesn't mean that she's not thinking anything. In fact, because she's quiet, she has many emotions hidden inside her heart that she hasn't expressed. We're going to continue the petition. Rika-chan is going to persuade Satoko. This is the best approach, and I can't think of any other option. This is a slow and quiet approach, but now that I'm in this game, I can't quit until I win. If I give up, I will lose everything that I bet on. We're going to save Satoko. We just have to work together. But obviously we don't have much time left to fight. What shall we do? We're going to have less people tomorrow. We can't intimidate the Child Consultation Center any more than we did today. I pretend I don't feel the impatience inside my heart. It's getting pretty dark now. Mion-san, you should tell everyone to go home now. I have a festival committee meeting tonight, so I'll head to the assembly building directly.
I need to go to the meeting too. I almost forgot.
That means I need to go too. It's not going to be a big deal for them if I miss the meeting, but I should still go. I don't understand most of the things they're talking about, but I don't want to be rude. I have no choice but to go.
I guess we need to wrap things up for today. Otherwise, you're not going to make it in time for the meeting.
Mion thanks all the people who came today, and tells them to meet at the same place at the same time tomorrow. The third day of our petition is over. Hello? It's me, Keiichi. Yeah? I'll eat when I get home. I'm going to the assembly hall from here. Dad is on his way, right? Alright, got it. I call my mom and tell her that I'm going to the meeting without coming home. It's still kind of early to go there. But if I go home first, I won't make it in time. Mion, Rika-chan, and Iri are heading to the meeting with me. Shion says that she's coming too. But now Rena doesn't want to go home alone. Well, you're coming with us, Rena! Come on!
My dad is not coming home until late tonight, so I'm coming too. I hope that's all right with you guys. I hope.
Oh, that's fine with us. They'll be glad to see a bunch of young people there.
The average age will drop.
I want to say hi to Father Kimiyoshi too. I haven't seen him in a while.
We all head toward the Furude Shrine in the dark. The light is on in the assembly building. There are some people already there.
Good evening. You guys are early.
Hello, Mion-chan and her friends. Good evening, Dr. Iri. Oh, good evening. You're here early. We don't have anything else to do. More people start coming into the room. Everyone is here so early. I guess I should come early from now on as well. I thought I saw a lot of fashionable shoes at the entrance today. There are lots of young people here. Shion-chan, it's been so long! What brought you here today? Everyone bows at the newest arrival. It's Kimiyoshi-san, the village leader. He walks into the room with the other committee members.
Hello. It's been a while. I think I remember I actually beat the shit out of you and killed you.
Wait, what?
I was hanging out with my sis and I just came along with him.
Oh, is that so? Well, you're welcome here. You're coming to the Watanageshi Festival this year, right?
Yes. I'm going this year for sure. I want to see Kei-chan hosting the auction too.
I guess it's time for young people like you guys to take over the festival. By the way, I wanted to talk to you, Mion-chan. Can you come this way?
Fine, what is it? Is that guy from the refreshment booth team still angry?
Well... Mion goes outside the building with Kimiyoshi-san and the other committee members. There's only one room in this building. They have to go outside if they want to talk in private.
Well, today's Thursday, so we only have 3 more days until the festival. Are you ready for the auction?
There's not much that I can do. I'm ready to get up on the stage and do my thing, though.
I think Keiichi performs well under pressure.
Everyone laughs. We continue to talk about the festival. We talk about what kind of festival the young people want, that sort of stuff. Suddenly, Mion taps my shoulder.
Kei-chan, I need you.
She tells me to step outside the building without saying it out loud. What does she want? Oh, Chie. Once outside, I see Mion, Chie-sensei, and the principal. Chie-sensei, principal. Good evening. Chie-sensei responds to me, but not the principal. His eyes are closed. It looks like he's lost in thought. I can tell that something is not right. Something bad must have happened.
I need to talk to you, Maibara-kun.
It doesn't sound very good.
Are you going to the Child Consultation Center again tomorrow?
Yes. It's our mission to fight until they save Satoko. I don't know if I'll get as many supporters as today, but we're going back there again. Right, Mion?
Mayabara-kun? I know you've already made a plan for tomorrow, but after that, I think you should wait and see what they do.
I expected this. I got the warning from Oishi-san last night.
Are you warning me, Chie-sensei?
Mm-hmm.
If things get any bigger, the officials of the village will notice the commotion. That's why you're telling me to quit now, isn't it?
Mayabara-kun, I think that what you're doing is a good thing. I think it's right that you should pursue what you believe. However...
She stops talking. She was supporting us until just yesterday. She even came to the child consultation center with us on the second day. But now she's saying something completely different. I feel shock and disbelief. I kinda saw this coming.
Kei-chan, let me defend her. Chie-sensei is still supporting us individually. However... well...
Is she being pressured by the Board of Education or something?
Chie-sensei will not bow to pressure. You have no idea how courageous she is. She ignored the Board of Education and came to our school when the Hinamizawa school was still not approved by the government.
I think Mion told me about that story before. The school was closed during the dam conflict happened. However, the villagers still came to the school to learn. But there were no teachers because the school was not operating. That's when Chie-sensei came to the school. After they won the dam conflict, the Sonozaki family and other villagers made an appeal, and the school was finally officially approved. Our school did not have an easy start. The government was against the school, but the villagers forced them to approve of it. Chie-sensei came along with us to petition the other day. It was a courageous act for her, but now the people who want to close the school are paying attention to what we're doing. Oh, are they holding the school over her head? As just say, no, you're not allowed to save this girl. We don't care.
Basically, Chie-sensei can't support us openly anymore.
Chie-sensei looks down as Mion talks. Never seen her as sad as this.
If it was just about me, I wouldn't care what happened. I don't want to be a teacher who can't even fight for her own student. But I can't put the whole school in jeopardy.
I don't know who told her this. Whoever they are, they threatened her and told her not to make any more noise. They told her that if she doesn't stop, they will close the school. I knew it. Oishi-san told me about this yesterday. He told me in this very same place. He warned me that I would end up having trouble with the old people in this village because they're still against the Hojo family.
He told you that? Well, that's actually right.
Mion looks down, as does Chie-sensei. I always thought Chie-sensei and Mion were stronger people. As I see both of them looking down, I feel like we reached a dead end. You were just at the child consultation center with us! You told everyone to come again tomorrow! Who are you now, Mion? Then I realized something. The village leader was the one who took her outside the building first. Did he? I see. He called you out here to talk about this, didn't he?
Well, kind of.
It's painful to see her strange smile. She was only out here with him for about 10 minutes. What the hell did he tell her that crushed her like this? Mion, Chie-sensei, the two of you are the strongest people I know. I respect you very much. I just can't see what made you change your opinion so easily. I'm not going to be mad at them. They were passionate about saving Satoko. I feel nothing but pity toward them.
Mayabara-kun, I don't know what to say.
You don't need to apologize. I talked to her in an angry voice. I've had enough of this now. Tell me something. Why do old people in the village hate this Hojo family that much? The damn conflict is over. Satoko is totally innocent, isn't she? Why do they still hate her so much? Who hates her? Whose fault is this? I'm going to talk with that person!
I don't think anyone hates the Hojo family.
What? What are you saying?
The Hojo family was the enemy of the village during the dam conflict. The whole village believed that. But after Satoko's parents died, people started realizing that Satoko is innocent. But no one has come forward to forgive the Hojo family. Let me explain.
Shion! It's not just Shion. Ren and Rika-chan are there too. They came out to check on me and overheard what we were talking about.
This village is still afraid of the Hojo family. It doesn't mean that they're scared of her family. They're afraid that if you interact with the family, you'll be treated as a scapegoat in the village village too, sorry. In other words, if you save a member of the Hojo family, you might get attacked by the village, just like them.
They're still afraid of that feeling years after the conflict.
Is that true? Everyone was being nice to Satoko-chan in school. Only the old people are involved in this. However, they're the core of the village.
They all believe that the leader of the Sonozaki family, my grandma, is feeling that way. But that's not true. My grandma is still afraid too. She thinks that if she forgives the Hojo family, she'll lose the trust from the elderly people in the village.
This is complicated. So, what do you mean? Who am I supposed to beat up?
The truth is, no one really hates the Hojo family. They all think we should forgive them. But they can't come forward with that opinion. They believe that everyone else still hates the Hojo family.
So they're misunderstanding each other?
That's right. You can ask the people individually. You'll see that no one really hates Satoko. Her parents' death was the closure to the hatred. After her parents died, my grandma told everyone not to bother the Hojo family anymore. However, she didn't tell the people to forgive them.
That's probably because of my dad. Rika-chan's father? Why is that? My dad was so laid back, so people started saying that he didn't deserve to be a leader anymore.
Rika-chan's father was a very relaxed guy. I think he was able to determine the situation calmly. But the people who were burning up about the dam project were seeking for an aggressive leader. That's why my grandma came forward and acted as an aggressive leader in order to unite the whole village.
Since she's acting as an aggressive leader, she can't publicly announce that she's going to forgive the Hojo family?
Right. I hope people think that it's important not to change one's mind. They can't change their policy that easily.
But that's terrible. People are not forgiving Satoko-chan, but they're blaming that on other people? They can't forgive her because they're afraid of what other people may think of them? That's awful!
During the dam project, a few households actually thought that it was okay to vacate their homes since they were getting money from the government. But they couldn't say it out loud. But the Hojo family came forward with their opinion and announced that they were willing to vacate. People gained courage after seeing them, and they almost established a group of people who agreed to leave. I'm sure you know this by now, but in order to protest something, everyone has to have the same opinion. It's important that the whole village is on the same page. Before the dam conflict, Hinamizawa was starting to break up.
So, the villagers don't hate Sadako, it's just that they're just too cowardly to come forward and say they want to save her, because apparently changing their mind is, these old people suck! Just saying.
They said it was because my dad was such a lazy leader. He thought they would never build a dam. He believed that he could have a peaceful resolution by negotiating. People thought that was why some people started agreeing to leave. Supporters of the plan to evacuate. That sounds strange. This is the first I've heard of it. People in the village always call them the dam project supporters.
She's right. They usually call their enemies dam project supporters.
It sounds worse if you call them dam project supporters than if you called them evacuation supporters, doesn't it?
Oh shit, it kinda does, doesn't it?
Calling them evacuation supporters makes it sound like they're peaceful people who don't want to fight. But calling them dam project supporters makes it sound like...
See. It sounds more like a group of enemies trying to submerge the village underwater. It's all about appearances. It's eerie. It came outside because we've been out here for a long time. The village of Hinamizawa was brimming with a sense of unity. Mr. Furude was not able to unite the village. The Sonozaki family figured that they could see his power if they were to unite the village aggressively.
I'm starting to understand now. Well, let me rephrase this. In order to unite the village, they attacked the Hojo family, who betrayed the community. They used them to intimidate other people. People started being afraid of them, so they changed their minds and started protesting against the dam project. They held that if you interacted with the Hojo family, you were probably a supporter of the dam project. That's why everyone kept a distance from them. They acted like they didn't see them, and when someone from the family— whoops!
Whoa, God, that was an accident. I did not mean to do that. Shit, wait. Oh, no. Oh, thank God. Okay.
They acted like they didn't see them, and when someone from the family talked to them, they ignored it.
Oh. Initially, they were targeting only Satoko-chan's parents, but eventually the whole family was seen as a target. As a result, her uncle and aunt were caught in a line of fire, too. It's ironic. That was the reason they started abusing Satoko-chan. Her uncle and aunt were not supporting the dam project, but because of her parents, they were also attacked. After Satoko's parents died, they were forced to take care of the two children. I see. Finally see the whole picture.
The dam conflict is over, and Satoko-chan's parents are dead. I think the Sonozaki family should speak out in public and forgive the Hojo family. But once again, there's an issue. My grandma is afraid that she will lose the trust from the elderly people in the village if she publicly forgives the Hojo family.
I understand that.
I heard this directly from my grandma, so I am sure about this. All she could do was to tell everyone not to bother the Hojo family anymore. When she dies, she wants the next leader to declare the end of the dam conflict and stop discriminating the Hojo family. My mom is aware of that too. I heard about it from Mom too. That's just my grandma's pride.
Let me ask you this. I believe that the village leader and his people threatened Mion and Chie-sensei about closing the school. How about them? Did they still have bitter feeling toward the Hojo family?
It's ironic. Even Father Kimiyoshi thinks no one in the village hates the Hojo family.
This is a sad thing. The dam conflict is not completely over for them yet. They're still afraid that they will be attacked if they interact with the Hojo family.
But people like Rika-chan and you are interacting with her.
I'm young, I don't have a tight relationship with the old people in the village. Plus, Rika-chan is special. She's the rebirth of Oyashiro-sama.
Oyashiro-sama was the one who united humans and demons, which means
she was able to stay with Satoko even though Satoko is not accepted by the villagers. I'm starting to understand how difficult it was for Satoko to stay in this village. She was so energetic and bright in school and during the club activity. I thought that was her world. But I had no idea how she felt when she was walking alone in the village. Fuck me, man. This is just a fucked up situation. She probably went grocery shopping knowing that people were going to ignore her. She felt the coldness from other people, but she was standing strong on her feet. I had no idea she was going through something like that. I thought she went through tough times during the dam conflict, but I had no clue that she was struggling to this day. A sad story. This is ridiculous. I'm sorry. Oh, whoops, I just gave that voice to Rena. Whoops. Oh my God, Rena, what the hell?
Oh, sorry, that's just kind of one of those weird things where I just suddenly do a demonic voice. It's kind of weird, you know? You ever do that?
You have no idea, girl. Do you feel that way too, Rena? Feel exactly the same.
No one feels bitter towards Satoko-chan, but everyone is afraid that something bad will happen to them if they interact with her. Whose fault is this? Who is to be blamed?
It's no one's fault. But they blame everyone and they can't forgive her.
Yes. If this was a positive matter, all would be well. People would act kindly and help each other. But the case of the Hojo family is totally the opposite. It's spreading like a mold and no one can do anything about it. What do you do with a rotten tatami mat? We have no choice but to toss it and get a new one.
So the village leader is pressuring us not to not because he hates Satoko. He's doing so because he thinks that if he let us run free, he might get attacked by someone in this village.
I call that someone the curse of Oyashiro-sama. Everyone is afraid of that someone even though he doesn't exist. So that someone is not a real human.
I'm interested in Shion's theory. Everyone is following the rules because they're afraid of that someone. However, even the leaders of this village are afraid of the same thing. Everyone in the village is following the rules because they're afraid of someone who doesn't even exist. They still follow the rules of the dam conflict, thinking that they'll be attacked if they forgive Satoko. Who the hell is that someone? They could only call it the curse of Oyashiro-sama. Oyashiro-sama cursed the Hojo family because they support the dam conflict. Project, sorry. They still believed that, and Satoko is struggling because of it.
Oyashiro-sama will not curse Satoko. She thinks Satoko is adorable. Please don't use her name for something horrible like that.
Rika-chan makes a sad face. She is the maiden of Oyashiro-sama and the rebirth of Oyashiro-sama. I don't think there's a curse in this village at all. It's all in the people's minds. If that's the case, this is not the Child Consultation Center's fault. I think the whole village bears the responsibility.
Yes, I think so too. I thought petitioning to the Child Consultation Center would solve the problem, but that's not going to do anything.
A run tatami mat, huh? We can't just clean the surface. Even if the Child Consultation Center saves Satoko, there's nothing but a temporary fix. I guess we need to pull out the rotten tatami mat so we can save her for good.
I think those tatami mats are assembled right in this place.
I agree. Let's beat them up! Most of them are within a 20-meter radius from here.
Hey, Kei-chan and Rena, what are you guys trying to do?
We're gonna fuck them up!
Mion, you're deeply involved with the village. I know you feel hesitant to save Satoko as one of the few key people of the village. I understand why you and Chi-sensei almost gave up because of the pressure. But I have nothing to lose! Mayabara-san, are you going to... Wait, right here? Right now? I'm going to do it! I'm going to get rid of the rotten tatami mat! Are you going to join me, Rena?
Yes! I'm tougher than you think.
I know, you almost cleaved me with a hatchet.
What?
No, nothing. Well, you should settle down a little bit. I feel like you could blow up a school if you get too serious.
I think you could beat up some with a metal bat if you got too serious.
We're both pretty tough, huh? Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, here's a hatchet I found, and oh, thank you for the metal bat. Okay, let's go. I understand your position, Mion. You don't have to come with me. Just leave if you think things are going to get out of control. This is more dangerous than any club activity. I'm damn serious about this. Oh, dear God. She can't agree with me as the next leader of the family, but she stares at me and gives me approval for what I'm about to do. Okay, if you're going to take the risk, I'm coming with you too. That's the way to go! Just watch how I'll take care of this.
What about you, Shi-chan?
Fortunately, I have nothing to lose. I'll support you guys.
Yeah, best girl on the team! I understand your stance, Chie-sensei, principal. We're not in school right now. Please forgive what we're about to do now.
All right, I'm not your teacher right now. We'll respect your idea.
And I'm supporting you guys too. If they want me out of the village, I'm willing to close the clinic. It's a natural thing for a master to save his future maid. Yes, I can feel the power from everyone. And I'm not going to try and calm down. I need to fire myself up for this. As I turn back, I see Oishi-san and my dad. I don't know how long they've been standing there. You're excited about something, Mayabara-san. Oishi-san, you told me last night that there are some things that a man can't give up on. We have to take that chance, even when it's risky. Keiichi? Don't stop me, Dad. I know it's important to be polite, but I need to do this for my friend. I'm not going to stop you. Huh? He gives me a big smile. I've never seen my dad smile like this before.
I believe in what you just told Oishi-san. There are some things that a man should not give up on. You'll encounter something like that in your life sooner or later. If this is that time for you, I'm not going to stop you.
Oh, Keiichi-kun's father is so cool.
Of course! He's my dad! He's at least half as cool as me.
I'm not from Minamizawa. I can't be on either side, but I'll be observing your actions. If you're going to play a big game that will determine the outcome, go all the way. That's what my old friend used to say. You can't compromise once you make a decision. If you're going to forfeit, do so right away. But if you're going to fight, be confident in yourself.
It's like the score calculations of Mahjong. Even if you get a small amount of points several times in succession, you'll lose if someone scores a lot of points all at once. You just have to be confident when you're ready to fight.
Do you play Mahjong too, Mayabar-san?
They start talking. Oh wait, that was his dad. Whoops. They start talking about Mahjong. This is going to be interesting. Someone from the committee comes out and tells us to come inside for the meeting. It's time for the meeting to start. All right, let's go inside. I feel like we're finally getting up on the stage.
No wonder we felt something was missing at the Child Consultation Center.
Yeah, this was supposed to be the stage all along. We were fighting with the wrong people for the past 3 days. Let's go. Someone pulls my shirt. It's Rika-chan.
Keiichi?
You're not only Satoko's best friend, but you're also a member of one of the 3 families of the village. You can just watch what Rena and I are going to do. But if you're willing to help us save Satoko, I want you to support us.
You're going to try and change those hard-headed men?
I'm going to change them. I told you before. Fate is thinner than a piece of paper. I'll tear it down with ease. Oh, what the hell? Whoops. Hanyu, where's the rest of you?
What's going to happen? Also, where are my legs?
They're calling the tradition of the village, the curse of Oyashiro-sama. Shion has an interesting theory. Is Keiichi going to break it down? Can he destroy the curse of Oyashiro-sama? Find out next time on Hinamizawa Z. He will break it. Keiichi has the power to break everything. Apparently also the ability to break Hanyu. Hanyu dear, where are your legs?
I don't know.
It's not just Keiichi's power. Because everyone is getting together, Keiichi was able to break everything. He was literally able to break everything, even the novel. This energy is more powerful than the lucky 6 on the die. It's not luck.
He's breaking fate with it.
Wait, he's breaking fate with his ability. Everyone follows Keiichi and enters the assembly hall. I also follow them. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this with Keiichi. If this doesn't work out, that's it for me. I'm going to give it my best.
Damn it. You got broken, Hanyu. Oh my god. Okay, this is turning out pretty good. Regulation of the public employee. Let's fix this. Broken Hanyu. Oh, whoops, I can't even spell it right. Oh my god, okay. 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 Alright. Okay, calm down. Okay. What do we got here?
I see. We're good as long as we know that the village council and the Onigafuchi Guardians are not behind this movement. Please take care of Hojo Satoko-san's case without worrying about it too much.
I will. I'm glad to note the whole village is not backing me.
I don't agree with the whole idea, though. No matter who is pulling the strings, we must treat every case equally. Wait.
I bet he... Oh, wait.
Ah, god, I have no idea who the hell's talking. God damn it!
I bet Hinamizawa was treated specially because we set a bad example in the past.
And you're absolutely right, sir, but...
Well,
please continue to work on this case. The local government manager assured us that the village council has nothing to do with the appeals.
It's a problem that our organization is so afraid of one community. You must rethink this as a manager.
Yes, I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm glad to hear that the village is not supporting.
You must act the same way even if the village does support them. No matter who is behind the scenes. Please take care of the case of Hojo Satoko-san very carefully. Do not try and give her any special treatment, okay? Huh. Regulation of the public employee. Don't treat Satoko any different. Something doesn't seem right about that. Ah, damn it, I lost it. That's okay. Alright, guys. That's where I'm going to end it. Okay, so we're finally going to start making some progress. Hopefully. Now he's got to beat the old man into submission. That'd probably be the best option, really. I've already got the bat. I got the hatchet. I've got the nail remover. That'd probably work, too. Oh, get the whip! Wait, taser. Yes. We got Shion. We got the taser wielder. Good. Excellent. Alright. Who's ready to torture some old men? That came out wrong. Nah, fuck it. Let's torture some old men. I'm sorry. I'm still kind of giddy about not only the situation kind of turning up a little bit here, but, the fucking broken Hanyu. I don't know if that was intentional, but that just seemed a little too funny for me. I'm just imagining like a Hanyu just floating and she's like wondering where the hell her legs are right now. Okay. Rika is now gonna actually try to help out, which is great. Oh boy. Oh shit, I didn't realize I was going for an hour and a half. Aw damn, you guys get an extra episode today. Good. Anyway, okay. I wonder how this is going to turn out. If the Child Consultation Center wasn't going to work, I'm gonna have some hope here. Just a little bit of hope. Not too much. So I learned that it's probably best in Higurashi not to get my hopes up. Hopefully we'll be able to knock some sense into those old people. And then Audio's gonna come out and say, fuck all of you old kids, fuck ya. I don't know. That's the one thing I'm a little bit worried about, but whatever. All I can hope is that something good will happen.
Although I'm not entirely sure. I'm not gonna get my hopes up too high.
Interesting. So the villagers didn't necessarily hate Satoko, they were just afraid of the curse of Oyashido-sama. Okay, so we just gotta beat their rubbish, gotta beat their rubbish mentality into submission. Probably be the best way to take care of it. But other than that, guys, that's where I'm going to end it. Also because my throat is killing me. That's fine. It's fine. I just forgot to drink water throughout the whole damn thing. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching.
And I will see you guys in the next video. I have no idea why the hell I just suddenly went into that voice, but whatever.
Hello there, everybody. Sabato92 here, and if you like this video, be sure to let me know in the comments down below. And hey, if you guys like my content, then maybe you'd like to check out another channel who I think deserves equal attention. So click that nightmare emblem and check out that channel, or go to the links in the description down below. Once again, thank you, and I'll see you guys in the next video.